welcome to Issues DIY. Let me just adjust the camera a little bit. Okay, there we go. So I am going to design a necklace on the go. So I have a design in mind, and I'm going to use Sams Bead box subscription items for the month of July 2021. So I have this chain. This chain, I think it doesn't come in the subscription box. I had it in my stash, so I'm going to use that chain. And then what I'm going to use is I'm going to use some of the beads that are available in the kit. All these silver beads are from my stash, which I have it here. So I'm going to use some of the beads that came with the Sams Bead box, and I'm going to use this metallic beads. These are round metal beads. I think these are 1 millimeter. It's from BB Craft, and I really like it. And then I'm going to design a chain which I have been thinking of doing it for quite some time, and I'm going to measure about, this is the chain I'm going to use. You can use any chain you want. I wouldn't advise you to use a bigger one, but this is 12, and I would like to take 24 inches. So if you go around your neck, it should come like long. I think I would do more. 24 plus 6, 30 inches in total. Okay, so I'm gonna cut it. Anyways, we are gonna add a clasp. Okay, there we go. So I'll save the rest for the earring, and I dropped the chain. Let me grab it. There we go. So now the scale part is over. I have some head pins and eye pins. You need some head pins and eye pins for this project, and I'm going to use the leftover beads in the Sams Bead box. It's a little bit more, but I'm planning to make one more, probably a necklace or 2 bracelets, something like that. So I'm straightening my head pins and my eye pins because this project requires it to be straightened and not have any kinks in it. So there we go. So I did one part. All I did was I added this dagger beads. In between the dagger beads, I add this metallic spacer beads, and then I finished it up with a loop on the other end. So this is what I did, and I want to do the chain like this. It's a long chain. I know it's pretty long, but I want it that way. And then I'm gonna add this bar in between the necklace, just like so. Okay, I'm gonna do that couple of lines and then leave the rest here, like with some dangles in the bottom. That's what I'm thinking I will do. The first one will be this one, and the next one will be with, I just want to use only the beads that came with this with the bead box subscription, and probably some spacer beads, daisy spacers if you want, and some other spacer, the round metallic spacers I have in a different size too. So let me grab that. This is a little bit bigger, so there we go. Now I would take one of this, and you can use the plain silver or the bright silver. I prefer the bright silver because the beads are a little bit dull. It's like moss green. I'm not adding the blue, but still I would like to use this. And then So yeah, I would like to use this bead, and then the saucer beads that was in the subscription box. Okay, actually I'll add a melon and again a spacer and a saucer bead. Do I like this? Yeah, I do. But the only problem is you have to add another spacer and a melon, which will not allow for this design. It won't be good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take just the melon beads and then the spacer beads. That way this line will be just melon beads, and then figure out if this one will be perfect or not. It will be, I guess. So there it is. It should be the same size. Maybe I'll use a different size beads. Those two are the sizes I have. So what I would do is I would take this one and probably put daisy spacers. Maybe that will be good. Yes, I like that. I hope you guys like it too. So I am just designing on the fly. There we go. I think this should be the right. Yep. So now all you need to do is take your round nose pliers and make a loop. The loop needs to be parallel to the other loop. There we go. So the next one is ready. I need everything in the same width. So next one is ready. Now we'll take this one and then add some of the what to say, this saucer beads with this bright silver metallic spacer beads, which is big size. I like that. So I'm uploading every single video of the jewelry that I make with Sams Bead box. Then you can have an idea of how much you can stretch that box. That box is $39.99, and some people think that it is very expensive. I was thinking the same too for quite some time. And see, this is the one which is correct. I don't mind there is one spacer here because it's okay to have that, right? Or what we can do is we can take all of these off and take one small bead at the end, right? And then put this one on. And one more small spacer beads. There we go. I think this should be good. So now if you check, yep. So all you need to do is do a loop which is parallel to that one. Bend it to 90 degrees. Take your round nose pliers and make a loop. There we go. The next one is ready, and now all we need to do is I am going to shift this to the middle so that there's a little bit, the colors are okay, some bright color in the middle. I like that. You can substitute this with any beads you have in hand. You know, it doesn't have to be just this, is all I'm saying. And then we have this tubular beads. Okay, and then so this I'm going to spice it up. I'm going to add one of the small bead and then one of the tube again. Actually, this itself is really nice, so I would just go ahead and do this. So I'll finish a couple more and come back. Friends, welcome back. So I have made all the bars, and then I have a plan for the end drop part that I'm going to add it over here. So this is what I have. I have a head pin with one metallic bead and this teardrop bead and a spacer bead and the 3mm bead. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to bend this at 90 degrees and make a loop. Use your round nose pliers to make a nice loop. Okay. A little bit wonky. Let's fix that. We don't need this big, apparently. And then I made the loop. There we go. That's perfect. So all you need to do is take your needle nose pliers or tweezer nose pliers in my case, open it up, just twist it and open it, and then add it to the end of the chain. This is going to be one end of our chain. Okay, and then now close that. So apart from the metallic beads, all the beads that I'm using, including the teardrop, is from Sams Bead box. I'm not affiliated and they don't pay me or anything. I'm just saying, just for your information. And then do the same here. So here I have a melon bead, a round donut spacer bead, then a round bead, the same, continued with small metallic bead at the end. I'm doing the same. I am going to make a loop, bending it at the 90 degree and making a loop with my round nose pliers. There we go. So I open up this loop by twisting and then add it to the other end of the chain. So I'm going to work the front and then do the back. If it is long enough, you can slip it around your head as well. It's 30 inches plus, but still it will be, we will have some here. So I will see how it goes. So here is my bead. I'm going to take it and make a wrapped loop. Okay, I'm just going to add the loop to this end of my eye pin and then just make at least one wrap. My head pin is small, but it has that ball thingy, so I kind of like it for this design. Okay, so here is the other end. So we decided the other end. I want it to be a little bit asymmetrical. I'm not going to keep it in the same distance, just going to keep it like that. Okay, so now I'm going to add all of these things. First I will add this. I'll see how it falls off. I think if I start here is a good length. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6th link I'm going to add it. So I'm going to open up the eye pin, okay, and add it to the 6th link. So 1 2 3 4 5 sixth link, I'm gonna add it. Okay, just like so, and then close the loop. So again I have to count right there. Just pull all the metallic beads. I have to count it right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is the link we need to add. I'm holding that, and then I'm opening up the head pin right here by twisting it, then just carefully placing it inside this loop of my chain. Just make sure that you don't, there we go, none of your beads are fall apart. So I added the first bar to our necklace, and I feel that it looks really nice. Just with that one bar itself, it looks nice. So I'm gonna add the rest. So the spacing I'm gonna leave, so this can be placed immediately in the next one, but the rest I think needs to be spaced because this bead is little bit bigger. I'm gonna twist that open. I'm gonna leave the next link and go through the next link, just skipping one link. Okay, if you want you can skip multiple links also. It's totally up to you. There is no rhyme or reason to do it other way, whichever your heart desires. But the look, there's a lot of space, the look will be different, and if there is less space, the look will be different. That's the only thing you need to make sure that you like the look. That is at the end of the day matters. And then I'm going to open up this side. And then add it to the next link. Okay. Making sure I'm adding it to the link that I'm supposed to. That's what is main. There we go. And then close it. You can use any beads you want, any number of links you want. It's totally up to you. See, the spacing is perfect. And now we take the next one and then add it to the same way. So if I'm doing it that link, thinking how will it look? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just going to add it to the link. After one link, I'm just skipping one link and adding, because if I leave too much, then the math will not work, because one link is parallel, the other one is perpendicular, and vice versa, right? So if I skip one link, I need to be able to go in the next one. If I skip more, then the direction changes. I guess you guys can understand what I'm saying. Okay, there we go. And then open this side up. When you have smaller beads, just be careful that the beads doesn't come off. and at the same time you were able to reach the link. Take it like that, and then so I think for this part, if we do twist the wire in the backwards, it'll be a little bit easier, I guess. Yep. Okay. That one right here. This is the one I need to go through. Let me try this way. It's a little bit hard, but you can get it through. Okay. Let me just twist it this side only. And twist it really, really big. I'm risking the bead to be falling out. There we go. There we go. So you need to open it up wide enough so that the loop goes right where it's supposed to go. And then 3 is done, 2 more to go. I'll finish adding the rest and come back. So I finished adding all of these. This is how it looks, and I gave up the idea of adding a clasp because this is long enough to slip around my head, so there was no need. This is totally 30 inches worth of chain, so I really like this and how it turned to be. I hope you guys like this too. If you do, give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and share my video with your friends and family. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.